between birth and death. Bread on the table, rain on the tin, still the old light keeps burning within. Man chase shadow, woman chase name. Oh, we're running for a little more gain. But if your heart is a house of stone, how you gonna carry the flesh back home? Listen close, the wise ones knew truth wears sandals, walks with you. When the crowd gets loud and the night runs cold, a deeper light starts taking hold. Fire in the soul, fire in the soul, fire in the soul. Can't buy that glow, can't lock that road. Fire in the soul, fire in the soul. It teaches us slow how to let go. How to let go. Every scar is a scripture line. Every loss got a hidden design. The river don't ask where it's been, it just keeps moving, washing us clean. So speak with mercy, walk with care, plant good seeds in the hungry air. What you give is what you become. What you keep in darkness still beats like a drum. Listen close, the wise ones knew truth wears sandals, walks with you. When the crowd gets loud and the night runs cold, a deeper light starts taking hold. Fire in the soul, fire in the soul, fire in the soul. Can't buy that glow, can't lock that road. Fire in the soul, fire in the soul. It teaches us slow how to let go. If the mind is a prison, love is the key. If the road is a question, let it be. We are not the bone, not the name, not the fear, just a bright little flame passing through here. Fire in the soul, fire in the soul, fire in the soul. Can't buy that glow, can't lock that road. Fire in the soul, fire in the soul. It teaches us slow how to let go. How to let go. With the sun on my scars, sand in my palms, fire in my thoughts. Mama said, son, know who you are. Not every chain is seen in the dark. I walk with the poor and the proud, hear every prayer in the crowd. If a man sells truth for a crown, he only kneels when the crown falls down. So I plant my feet in the earth, let the hard road teach my worth. I bend, but I do not break. I learn from every loss I take. Heart of a warrior, heart of a warrior. Stand up now. Heart of a warrior, heart of a warrior. Keep your soul unbound. in a polished stone, while the children count cracked stones, and the old ones sleep with bones. But wisdom lives in the humble land, in the seed, in the rain, in the walking man. You can own the land and lose your place if your spirit starves in a golden cage. So I plant my feet in the earth, let the hard road teach my worth. I bend, but I do not break. I learn from every loss I take. Heart of a warrior, heart of a warrior. Stand up now. Heart of a warrior, heart of a warrior. Keep your soul unbound, unbound. Not every battle is fought with the fist. Some win by the ones they resist. I forgive, but I still remember. A clean flame burns longer than ember. When the night tries to name my fear, I answer with a chant cast clear. I am not the wound, I am the way. I rise again with the breaking day. Heart of a warrior, heart of a warrior. Stand up now. Heart of a warrior, heart of a warrior. Keep your soul unbound, unbound. In the market of fear, I keep my head still. Too much noise can bend the strong will. Men sell smoke, then call it the sun, but I watch the fruit, not the tongue. Every promise got a shadow and a price, so I weigh each word in the fire of life. If the road gets dark, I do not run. I know the eyes that watch over one. When the wind turn hard and the proud ones fall, I call on mercy, older than gold. Just protection keeps me whole. Just protection, steady my soul, steady my soul. Just protection, I stand up strong. Just protection leads me on. I seen brothers trade truth for a pocket of fear, then wake up lonely with a crown full of years. The body is dust, the name is a flame. Only the love you plant remains. So I do good work with a clean right hand. Speak plain truth, let the liar stand. If the river rise, I learn to bend. What is built on faith will not end. When the wolves get loud and the judges sleep, I hold my center deep and deep. Just protection keeps me whole. Just protection, steady my soul, steady my soul. Just protection, I stand up strong. Just protection just to see what still was left. The child with the cracked white shoe, the man with the unpaid debt. They all asked me for the cure. I said, first we must know the wound. If the world is a rough sea, then the heart must learn the tide. If the tongue keeps calling jail, then the mind will build inside. So I breathed where fear was born, and I stand where shame has died. Warrior of light, walk slow, walk right. Warrior of light, hold truth inside. Hold truth inside. Warrior of light, love is the fight. Warrior of light, make the dark reside. I seen crowns made out of smoke, I seen hands that prayed for more. I seen kings with hungry eyes still leave hunger at the door. But the river keeps its vow. It does not need applause. It just carries stone and leaf to the wide and silent law. If the soul is not for sale, then the body finds release. If the eye can watch desire, then desire learns to cease. I was broken by my name till I answered to the peace. Warrior of light, walk slow, walk right. Warrior of light, hold truth inside. Hold truth inside. Warrior of light, love is the fight. Warrior of light, make the dark reside. No enemy but ignorance, no prison but the fear we feed. Every wound can teach the hand, every drought can teach the seed. So I kneel to the living earth, and I rise for the ones in need. Rise for the ones in need. Warrior of light, walk slow, walk right. Warrior of light, hold truth inside. Hold truth inside. Warrior of light, love is the fight. Warrior of light, make the dark reside. Make the dark reside. Hey. Before the houses, before the roads, the river wrote its older codes. Every seed knows where it came from, every stone keeps a name unsung. I read the scars in the fig tree bark, I hear the truth in the market sparks. We are not owners, just passing through. The land remembers what we do. When the proud man falls, it shows the ground. Nothing is lost, it just goes around. Ash the soil and tell the cane. The earth remembers, yes it remembers. Every hand, every lie, every ember. The earth remembers, yes it remembers. What we plant, what we break, what we give up. Grandmama said, watch how you walk. Even the dust can learn to talk. If you poison the well, it will answer late. If you bless the earth, it will open the gate. The dead don't vanish, they become the wind. They circle back where the love began. So I bow my head to the cocoa leaf, and I keep my heart in a place of grief. When the proud man falls, it shows the ground. Nothing is lost, it just goes around. Ash to soil and taste to rain. The old world speaks through the cane. The earth remembers, yes it remembers. Every hand, every lie, every ember. The earth remembers, yes it remembers. What we plant, what we break, what we give up. If you cut the root, the branch will cry. If you chase the smoke, the flame will die. But love is a seed in a stubborn place. It breaks through stone with a patient grace. The earth remembers, yes it remembers. Every hand, every lie, every ember. The earth remembers, yes it remembers. What we plant, what we break, what we give up. So walk with care on your way back home. The clay has ears and the fields have bones. The earth remembers, yes it remembers. And it calls us back, it calls us back. I walked where pride can rot, past the gate of wanting more. Saw a man with a diamond tongue and a heart that could not pour. He spoke in gold and fear, like a king with borrowed breath. But the fruit he kept for himself only fed the hand of death. So I asked the ground beneath me, what remains when names grow thin? It said, stand where truth can stand you, and let your seeing begin. Walk the righteous path, walk it clean and slow. Walk the righteous path, let the heavy ones go. Let them go. Walk the righteous path, where the patient waters know. Oh, they know the soul can rise again when it learns to let go. I seen good men break in silence under bills and bitter shame, and the young ones wear old anger like a badge, like a borrowed name. But the seed is not the harvest, and the wound is not the stone. If you feed the fire with mercy. You won't have to walk alone. So I asked the river moving how it keeps its shape through rain. It said change is not your enemy if you do not cling to pain. Walk the righteous path, walk it clean and slow. Walk the righteous path, let the heavy ones go. Oh, let them go. Walk the righteous path, where the patient waters know. Oh, they know the soul can rise again when it learns to let go. Not every door is wisdom, not every yes is grace. Some treasures make a prison, some silence saves the place. When the ego starts it singing, let it lose its little crown. For the truth is not a conquest, it is kneeling to stand down. Walk the righteous path, walk it clean and slow. Walk the righteous path, let the heavy ones go. Oh, let them go. Walk the righteous path, where the patient waters know. Oh, they know the soul can rise again when it learns to let go. I was born by the river with dust on my shoes. Mama said, know yourself or the world will use you. Every scar got a lesson, every stone got a name. If you can't read your own heart, you keep circling pain. So I lift up my head to the elders and the rain. I don't chase false gold, I don't dance with the chain. What is wealth if your spirit still hungry and bare? What is life if your conscience never learns how to care? Roots and culture, roots and culture, hold me firm, hold me true. Roots and culture, roots and culture, I find my way back through. Roots and culture, I seen men build towers on the backs of the weak. Then the towers start shaking when the children can speak. A clean hand is a prayer, a straight road is a song. If the moon can move water, then the soul knows where it belongs. So I carry my people in the drum of my chest, not the weight of their sorrow, and the long honest shade. One love is not a slogan, it is labor, it is bread. It is choosing the living over power and dread. Roots and culture, roots and culture. Hold me firm, hold me true. Roots and culture, roots and culture. I find my way back through roots and culture. In the child and the elder, in the soil and the sea. Roots and culture is the key to be free. Yeah. Na 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 na. Morning breakovers in crews, children laugh through the dust. Some carry water, some carry doubt, still we plant seeds in trust. The old man says, hold your center when the market starts to shout. For a man can lose his riches and still find truth in his house. So we walk in the fire and we do not bend. When the road turns bitter, Jah is near, my friend. Under Jah's protection, we stand, we stand. Under Jah's protection, with an open hand. Under Jah's protection, no storm takes our name. Under Jah's protection, we rise through the pain. I seen pride wear a gold chain, then fall in the flood. I seen greed build a palace on the bones of the mud. But wisdom grows in silence, like roots under stone. The heart that learns surrender is never alone. So we walk in the fire and we do not bend. When the road turns bitter, Jah is near, my friend. Under Jah's protection, we stand, we stand. Under Jah's protection, with an open hand. Under Jah's protection, no storm takes our name. Under Jah's protection, we rise through the pain. Who am I to chase shadow? Who am I to buy fear? The breath inside my chest says the Most High is here. So I leave the judgment and I keep the faith. Every step is a prayer now, every scar a gate. Under Jah's protection, we stand, we stand. Under Jah's protection, with an open hand. Under Jah's protection, no storm takes our name. Under Jah's protection, we rise through the pain. Babylon shadow on the wall, selling fear to the tired and small, plighting chains from a paper crown, calling it peace when it pulls you down. I see the boys with the tinted glass, same old lie in a newer mask, feet in the dust, head in the sky. Still they ask me how and why, but the roots remember rain and the river calls your name. When the heart is left to roam, it still knows the road back home. Babylon shadow, far away. Babylon shadow, don't stay. No soul can sleep in a borrowed sky. No truth can live where the small men lie. Babylon shadow, far away. Babylon shadow, lose your weight. We were born for the open road, not to carry another man's load. Mama said truth is a stubborn seed, pushes through stone, through crack, through grief. So I plant mine in broken ground, let the silence wear the sound. I watch the fine clothes turn to dust. Gold don't bless what it cannot trust. Every empire learns too late that it cannot bargain with fate. But the drum still marks the pain, and the fire cleans the name. When the night has done its roam, the dawn still knows the way back home. Babylon shadow, far away. Babylon shadow, don't stay. No soul can sleep in a borrowed sky. No truth can live where the small men lie. Babylon shadow, far away. Babylon shadow, lose your weight. We were born for the open road, not to carry another man's load. Who are you when the mask gets cracked? When the mirror gives your face right back? If the grave takes all your borrowed gold, what remains when the story's told? I choose the thorn, I choose the seed, I choose the breath that plants the deed. If freedom costs what fear won't pay, then let the weak chain break away. Babylon shadow, fall away. Babylon shadow, don't stay. No soul can sleep in a borrowed sky. No truth can live where the small men lie. Babylon shadow, fall away. Babylon shadow, lose your weight. We were born for the open road, not to carry another man's load. Shadow fade, let the river run. Shadow fade, here comes the sun. Baby, the truth is a living flame, and it calls us all by the same name. Hey. I wake to the sound of the earth, through the mango tree and the iron roof. Old pain fall like rain in the yard, but the soul stay hard, the soul stay proof. Babylon build walls of fear, trade truth for a sack of gold. Still a little child asks fear, who owns the breath in my soul? Hear that pulse in the belly of night, hear it call through the bone and skin. Not a march for revenge or spite, it's a clean river coming in. Drums of liberation, drums of liberation, call the mind back home. Drums of liberation, drums of liberation, break the chain from the bow. tongue gets sweet. Every empire wants a blind-eyed child. Every saint got dust on feet. So I plant my feet in the common ground, where the widow and the worker stand. No man rise by another man down. That is not the law of the land. Hear that pulse in the belly of night. Hear it call to the bone and skin. Not a march for revenge or spite. It's a clean river coming in. Drums of liberation, drums of liberation. Call the mind back home. Oh. Drums of liberation, drums of liberation. Break the chain from the bone. Oh. If you cannot free your brother, then your own heart is in chains. If you cannot love the sufferer, then the altar speaks in vain. So I bow to the one true measure, the hand that heals, the bread that shed. Might is only worth one treasure. Can you leave the world more care? Drums of liberation, oh, drums of liberation. Call the mind back home. Oh, drums of liberation, drums of liberation. Break the chain from the bone. Oh, drums of liberation, drums of liberation, drums of liberation. Keep the spirit strong. Oh, drums of liberation, drums of liberation. We've been suffering too long. Yes, I remember days before the fences came. The river kept its truth long before the wounds. We planted fear and haste, then called the ruin fate. But every scar can speak if we grow quiet deep. Oh, the seed knows how to wait through ash, through rain. Oh, the heart must learn to break, to heal again. Heal the land, my friend. Heal the land again. Heal the land, my friend. Let the living mend. Heal the land, my friend, from the root to the end. Heal the land, my friend. Make the river bend. No throne can feed the hungry. No gold can clean the rage. When greed wears holy clothing, it locks up every gate. But wisdom moves like water, it finds a way through stone. The elder and the child must build this earth as one. Oh, the seed knows how to wait through ash, through rain. Oh, the heart must learn to break, to heal again. Heal the Heal the land again. Heal the land, my friend. Let the living mend. Heal the land, my friend, from the root to the end. Heal the land, my friend. Make the river bend. If you cannot love the ground, you cannot love your brother. If you cannot lift the weak, you cannot know your mother. So turn the blade to bread, turn the pride to prayer. What we repair in mercy will teach the world to care. Heal the land, my friend. Heal the land again. Heal the land, my friend. Let the living mend. Heal the land, my friend, from the root to the end. Heal the land, my friend. Make the river bend. When the market is empty and the proud man count his gold, will he trade it for a pure heart? When the story must be told, every crown that feed on vanity must one day meet the ground. Every soul that build on shadows, hear the barefoot truth come down. So I watch my steps, yeah. I keep my hands light. No man on tomorrow. When the night turn into light, last trumpet calling, last trumpet calling. Who will stand up clean? Last trumpet calling, last trumpet calling. What does a man redeem? I seen a mother bless her children with a plate and a faithful prayer. I seen a judge take silver and forget who put him there. Still the river keep on moving past the broken and the wise. It don't ask who wore the fine suit, it just mirror every lie. So I watch my steps, yeah. I keep my heart true. What I plant in this small moment is what my ending brings through. Last trumpet calling, last trumpet calling. Who will stand up clean? Last trumpet calling, last trumpet calling. What does a man redeem? If the soul is just a lantern, then what fuel make it shine? Is it mercy? Is it patience? Is it love that the humble hear the drum, when the last trumpet whisper, may the heart say, I have come. Morning comes through the zinc fence, kettle sings in the dented pan. I watch the dust in the yard turn gold and ask what makes a free man. They sell the mind in shiny clothes, wrap fear in a velvet speech, but truth still lives in the old bread line and in the hand that learns to reach. I've been poor in 100 ways, rich with a stubborn flame. If I lose the weight of borrowed shame, then I won't need to explain. I heard the elders in the rain say the road is inside you. When the heart stops begging for a change, then the whole world opens wide too. No chains on my soul, no chains on my soul. I walk this road home, no chains on my soul. No chains on my soul, no chains on my soul. The mind stay bold, no chains on my soul. Some men build walls with their own hands, then pray for a softer sky. But every lock that they cast on you first lived in another man's life. So I keep my spirit plain as clay, let the river teach me slow. If I own my breath and my choosing, then I already own my road. I seen the proud ones burn to dust, chasing thrones made of smoke, while the quiet one with a steady eye could carry a nation's hope. I heard the wise ones in the street say don't trade gold for glitter, when the soul won't bow to the need to kneel. Even the hard years turn sweet. And no chains on my soul, no chains on my soul. I walk this road, oh, no chains on my soul. No chains on my soul, no chains on my soul. The mind stay bold, no chains on my soul. If the grave is the final door, then why live half a life? I would rather be a true small spark than a borrowed flame that dies. So I bless the hand, I bless the sea, I bless the stranger too, for the prison made in the human chest is the one we must walk through. No chains on my soul, no chains on my soul.